when we are faithful, it is a sacrifice because our bodies don't want it.
We don't want that.
Right. So like, shouldn't we deserve gratitude?
I always say it's like on the Dog Whisperer, when like there's a dog who's like terrorizing the chicken. Caesar taught the dog to be nice to the chicken.
Yeah.
And then so at one point, like he finally puts the chicken in front of the dog, and the dog's just like, and that's how guys are not cheating.
Just
Like, like not going through our DMs.
What did Caesar
like,
do? He rewarded the fucking dog. He said,
right.
good job
But
not eating the chicken.
yeah.
What up, guys? I'm out here in LA. It's only right we did a few episodes of Inside Jokes while I'm here. I got two of my favorite comics in the world coming to meet me, Neal, Brennan, Whitney, Cummings. They're bringing some jokes that don't exactly work. They might piss off a crowd. They might be a little bit too divisive. We're gonna see if we can save them. Thank you, Hollywood Improv, for letting us do it here. Shouts to you. This is Inside Jokes. I think when women are faithful, they want that. Their goal is to find that guy that they can just be with, right? When we are faithful, it is a sacrifice because our bodies don't want it.
We don't want that.
Right, so like, shouldn't we deserve gratitude?
I always say it's like when on the Dog Whisperer, when like there's a dog who's like terrorizing the chicken. There's like we got a chicken, and the dog, it's like, why the fuck did you get a chicken? That's a, but there was one where the dog, Caesar taught the dog to be nice to the chicken.
Yeah.
And then so at one point, like he finally puts the chicken in front of the dog, and the dog's just like, and that's how guys are not cheating.
Just
Like not going through our DMs.
What did Caesar
like,
do? He rewarded the fucking dog. He said,
right.
good job not eating the chicken.
But that's the problem is, yes, you're right.
Here's the thing.
The problem is it's impossible to communicate to women how badly our bodies want to cheat, because it's really,
By the way, you've also
never,
as you say to him, you've also never tried.
I got you. No, I got you.
Like, it's impossible to communicate with women how hard it is.
I got you. Ready?
Okay.
Our difficulty cheating is the same as their difficulty with their period. It is a natural thing, a natural body process that when you're allowed to be cranky, you're allowed to be upset, you're allowed to be angry, and when you are, we comfort you, we get you stuff, we're sorry you have it, you want some chocolate, what do you need, whatever. When we're faithful, why don't we just get...
I'm sorry, can I stop you?
Right, but first of all, it's not 3 days.
Is there none of this is, nothing anyone
We
said.
have even more of a hard time.
It's not 3 days.
All the days, you just have a week.
Nothing either of you are saying
funny.
is true.
Yeah,
It's even more severe.
Nothing you're saying is true.
What are you
Just ask
talking about?
a woman. He literally was like, let me tell you how women work. Do you want to
your
know?
experience with
I'll
periods.
tell. Do you want me to tell you
You
or
got some
not?
cool sneakers, Whitney.
Thank you. I know. Do you want to know?
Yes,
So that's
yes.
not true anymore. So
Okay.
I have an IUD. I never have my period. You
Right.
know. So a lot of women don't have their periods at all. Also, both of you are pulling at your beards the same way, and I feel outnumbered. I don't like it. I feel attacked.
Look at this energy.
I feel
energy.
very violated.
Go ahead, honey. Say what you gotta say.
All you need is a Viking hat. So saying like women get to be bitchy for 5 days, that's not true. Anytime we're not on our period, you guys are like, this must be PMS. You're like, no, it's not. You're just being an asshole.
But that's not being an asshole.
But I'm just saying.
That's me.
But I'm saying that even when we're not on our
having
period,
empathy.
you guys think we are on our period. So when you guys say like you have these 5 days where you're allowed to be a bitch, it's like, no, all month you guys think anytime we have
I
a
think
grievance.
that's a stereotype. A. B. Che has a great joke
By who?
about it. That we're always saying, I haven't asked a woman if she was on her period in 20 years.
No, but I agree, but we're not talking about specific sophisticated
Right.
people. If we're going all men, all women,
Yeah.
I think that's not us here.
Did you just point at him for sophisticated? And then
Yes.
Yeah, but
me?
she's not
Very
trying,
hard
now
because
she's trying to.
Your foot's
now
near
she's trying to-
guy?
Your
Is that
foot's
what's
near
happening?
my mouth,
No,
and that
she's
is
trying to-
glaring, and you know it. So I'm just saying, just the idea of we're nice to you guys, is like you might be, but the majority of guys
Michael
are not.
Che has a very good period joke, which is if 4 days a month I smoked crack, and acted like a crackhead, and then one day I was acting like a crackhead, you'd be right to go, hey, are you smoking crack? Because I do.
Yeah.
Just not, so when guys are like, do you mean this? Or is this just you? Is this really you? Or is this aggravated, irritable you?
Yeah.
That's the thing.
But there is a calendar, you know what I mean? There are,
Yes.
normally it's if you
Whitney.
smoke crack every, the
Yes.
23rd, 24th, 25th, 26th,
Sure.
on the 10th, I'm not going to, you know what I mean?
We don't know your period. We're not
By
going to
the way,
memorize the
Whitney-
day.
I know that period
I dated
amnesia-
girls for 4
period
years and
amnesia
had
is
no
great.
fucking clue.
You don't know your period.
Facts.
I don't have my period. I have an
Right,
IUD.
but you IUD, because you wanted to
But
prove me
some
wrong.
women don't
Yes.
know their period. They
I got an
have it.
IUD just to hurt Neal's feelings.
Yeah, no, but we've talked about period amnesia. Women
Yes.
forget about their period every month.
That's
It's
right.
like,
Well, we have to,
oh my
or
God,
else
I-
we'd have
yeah.
to live with the fact that we have that. It's
Sure.
a living nightmare.
I just think when we ask, I don't think it's a bad thing at all. I think what we're trying to do is solve the puzzle that is your behavior.
Mm-hmm.
We're going, she doesn't normally act in this manner, given the circumstances.
my angel doesn't normally act like
angel,
But it's
my
funny because you
sweet
guys are going
angel.
from, it's so hard for us not to cheat. We just
I
want
don't
to
think-
cheat.
I don't have the- I'm
and
not
then you're
Italian.
going, women are acting crazy and irrational. I wonder why.
I'm not Italian,
Because
so I don't
it's
have
so
a hard time
hard
not
for you to
cheating.
not cheat. Maybe that's why your
It's
girlfriend's
not that
upset.
it's not hard.
He's
for
like,
me.
it's like a dog wanting to eat a chicken. Why are bitches so crazy? Like, of course, the girls you two date are irrational and emotional because you guys are constantly
Yeah, no, it's our fault.
Yeah, it's-
holding all the anger from not cheating
I haven't cheated in so long. I don't cheat. I'm not Italian. I'm not Greek. I'm not.
I know,
you
but
what
here's
mean?
the other thing. It's like,
not a maniac.
and you don't have to cheat to make. It's when you're famous and rich and have a lot of women coming at you. Women are gonna be insecure. You don't have to cheat to trigger the insecurity and what you know. So it's like the thing that my guy friends that are successful that don't cheat like to do is go like, if I could cheat on you, or my successful guy friends will say like,
If I want to cheat on
if
you,
I
I
want
could.
to cheat on you, I will. And you're like, you might as well have just cheated on me. Saying that
Right.
is just
Right.
as hurtful and shitty. Or I'm too busy to cheat on you. It's like, cool.
Yeah,
But I
that's
don't
a
think.
horrible
But I
experience.
think. Yeah, in my experience, I've been accused more of cheating than I've accused anyone of cheating.
But
I don't.
also-
It's just in my situation.
Yeah.
That's just what I get accused more than I'm like.
But it's also something I'll say to you guys, and you're not going to like this. Ladies, if there's anyone that follows him, back me up.
What are you doing, first of all?
I do think, and I can't speak for you, I can kind of speak for Neal, and I think you're guiltier than Neal. Who are you dating that's this crazy? Like, I have girlfriends that do not at all fit, thank you, that do not fit this stereotype.
Which stereotype?
Well, I just mean that, like, girls that
ow.
accuse me of cheating and they're insecure, and like, you might have to stop dating 22-year-olds at some point.
I've had girls.
would
that
love
I've,
to.
I've dated.
I'm not I'm attacking him more
right,
than you.
Right, but I've dated across the spectrum, and like they don't age, not gender, age. I've dated dudes. I've dated 20-year-old dudes.
Raya, Neal.
35-year-old gals. I've dated like job, place, in like
Yeah.
it's just a thing that happens.
Yeah. It's,
Because
Do you
the
think you're
chicken
less
thing.
crazy now
no,
than
I'm
when
just,
you were 22?
yes. Yes. What?
Can
yes.
you just
Yes.
freeze frame those 3 seconds?
Yes.
of you?
I'm crazy in different ways, but I'm certainly not I'm not in a relationship with somebody that triggers my jealousy and shit. Like I used to
You're just
own-
more self-aware of your crazy.
But
You're
I don't
not
know
less
if that's
crazy.
No,
on him.
I don't get jealous, huh?
I don't know if that's on him.
Well, I've done a lot of work.
Right, that's what I'm
A
saying.
lot of
like,
work.
like.
You might have to only date people that have done work that won't
I agree.
get
I don't-
jealous.
I totally
You guys
agree.
have a job that is built to make people jealous. You
Right.
go all around the world,
Yeah.
and people come to your shows and see you be funny and charismatic and sexy and attractive, and you're rich, and you're like, why are these girls?
So Whitney, you've seen the show?
So any healthy woman is going to be like, I'm not going to participate in this. No
You've been to one
sane
of my
woman
shows?
would ever date either of you.
So here's the question.
What woman would go, yeah, the guy that goes on stage and like makes fun of women every night and goes
But I
all
don't.
around the
I'm
world?
not going to cheat on women, and I'm also gonna.
I believe that about you.
I'm not going to cheat on women, and I'm
believe
also
that.
gonna get like my ex was great.
Yeah.
She was like
Yeah.
it just didn't work, but like
Yeah.
she was great. Like I'm
Yeah.
not like all these broad like.
Yeah. No, but I can see how if I wasn't a comedian I don't know what it's like to be a female that's not a comedian. I
Right.
truly don't. I've been doing this since I can remember. So if I'm a girl and I go see a guy like what your lives are like, I think I would have a hard time dating a male comedian.
Yeah, it's not easy.
It's like
I don't-
dating a
I
rock
don't
star.
think, look, are you strong enough to be my woman? That's the question.
I'm not. I don't think I could date a comedian.
I wouldn't. I don't think it's hard. It's
'Cause you're
just
a rock star who's
How hard
smart.
do you want it to be? It's literally a matter of like, if you, and I've yelled this at girlfriends before, like I'm a mostly rational, moral person. So you have to just accept that.
Right.
And know that any insecurity you have is unfounded.
But you have to
And I don't want to have to spend a lot of time on your
Say,
insecurities.
say that last
Agree.
line again. This is very important.
Your insecurities are unfounded.
Your insecurities are unfounded. And that's the trickiest thing in any relationship because whatever you feel is real in terms of how you feel it. Like if you feel jealous, that is a real feeling. So telling somebody that's not
I know.
real is so
Then that makes them feel
fucking
like
hard.
that you're an asshole and not supportive.
I don't know how you
So how do I support you destroying us?
I know.
have to talk
Hold
you
on.
out.
How
You
do you
can't.
two? How did you meet your? Just don't tell me anything else.
Yeah.
How did you meet the last girl you dated?
I met her. She sent me a picture of her feet on Instagram.
How did you meet the last girl you dated?
She
After a
sent
show?
me a picture of her knees.